What's up, everybody? Brand new dev note. Here's the TLDR on it. If you care about Siege, if you love Siege, this is a great dev note for you, right? If you don't care too much about Siege, you're probably not going to care too much about it, honestly, because it's all Siege. It's all Siege. And I would like to note that in a previous Summoners War news video, I made a suggestion that Com2us should, this was for RTA though, I made a suggestion that if they want to get more players to play RTA, that they should do different background changes for the arena as rewards for RTA. I did that. I think maybe I'll remember to link to previous, but I know a lot of you already remember that I talked about that. That was like, I had this great idea. I was like, you know what? As long as the geometry stays the same, they don't really have to code too much. It's just changing some skins, right? It'd be pretty easy to do. So they actually did that. I don't know if they even saw my video or whatever, or if great minds think alike, or crazy minds think alike. I don't know, but they did that. However, not for RTA. They did that for Siege. So there's new skins for Siege battles. There's also new entrance animations for Siege battles. Let's take a look. So, okay, before we take a look, it's basically they did RTA things to Siege. At the end of Siege has seasons now. They have seasons. At the end of each Siege season, there's going to be a tournament where the top Siege, the top guilds fight each other in brackets to determine the legend, right? So it's basically a lot of stuff that they were doing in RTA, plus some of the ideas that I had. I don't know if they took them from me or not. Whatever. It's great ideas either way, right? So a lot of RTA stuff, just bringing it into Siege, and then skins for the Siege battles, and then also entrance animations. Okay, so that's basically it. That's the TLDR. You learned everything in 2 minutes. Oh my god, amazing. So here we have Siege system improvement change. It's not really an improvement, right? Each season will last for 3 months. Season tally rewards will be provided based on the grade your guild reaches at the end of the season. Like RTA, season every 3 months, right? The end of each season, Summoners War Siege Battle Tournament will be held to determine the Legend Guild. Basically what I said, Siege Battle Tournament will be held as a one-on-one battle. One-on-one. Which is different, right? Which is different from normal. Each Siege Battle will be held on a daily schedule, and the entire Summoners War Siege Battle Tournament will be held for... I kind of want to do this, to be honest. I kind of, I don't want to climb to G3 Siege, but I kind of want to, just do the... end of season battles, because I think that'd be kind of fun to see what it would be, right? But this is for most guilds, this doesn't really impact anyone aside from the Siege seasons, right? This whole tournament thing is just for the top guilds. So I mean, it is guilds full of people. It's not just the top 20 players. It's the top 20 guilds, which are full of a couple dozen players. So here we say Siege Battle will be held for 5 days: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday will remain as a... Well, that's actually the same thing. Siege Battle Tournament bracket. You see here, Siege Battle Tournament will be held for 12 hours regardless of the first or second half. It's just more stuff on the, different tweaks to Sieges. They're changing some of the victory points over here. Then we see Season Reward List. We'll take a look at the lovely little pictures in a section. In a second, Siege Reward List. Season reward list. That's what I meant to say. I'm sorry, guys. It's 8 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this. I just got out of bed to do this dev note. So only the highest level guilds get the Siege Battle backgrounds, right? Background A 1 guild, background B 3 guilds, background C 8 guilds, background D 8 guilds. So you have to be one of the top guilds to actually get those backgrounds. They're really cool backgrounds, but for most people, they're not even gonna be able to get them. So it's like, oh, great, more things that only the top guilds can get. Well, then we should be competitive, but it's not even about if one player wants to be competitive. I don't know, man. It would be nice for everyone else to get them, right? So you can, however, if you are in a Guardian 3, Guardian 2, Guardian 1 guild, you still get some of the entrance effects. If you're in Conqueror 3, Conqueror 2, Conqueror 1 guild, you still get some entrance effects. So you get twice the amount of entrance effects if you are in Guardian, which is nice. And I know a lot of players are in, even mid-game players are in Guardian guilds, because that's just how the guilds ranks are compared to actual player ranks. Many G1, G2, G3 guilds are comprised of people that are in fighter, challenger level players in arena, right? And RTA. That's just how it is based on the amount of people that are in guilds and how it kind of separates. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but there's a lot of people that are maybe not like G1, G2 in regular arena and RTA, but they're like, oh, I'm in a G1, G2 guild. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? So everyone can get, not everyone, but a lot of people can get fairly easily the entrance effects, unless you're super early game, right? If you're super early game, you're like probably not going to be in a like even a Conqueror guild, right? But you could actually get the entrance effect. So it's kind of like, again, like RTA in the same aspect as every season, if you are at a certain rank, you get cosmetic things, right? Just like an RTA. And it's also not enough cosmetic things for us to give a damn, which is also the same as RTA. I'm sorry. I'm saying just honestly. I'm saying honestly what I feel a lot of people feel. Or what I think a lot of people feel is like, oh, do I want to join a Guardian 1, Guardian 2, Guardian 3 Siege? Do I want to have to deal with that nonsense just to get some entrance effects? Most people probably don't care. Honestly, most people probably don't care. So here's some of the entrance effects. It's cool, but do you want to rank up and do higher level siege battles and do more difficult and more frustrating battles with some crazier teams just for extra entrance effects? I don't think that most people are going to want to do this, right? It's really not that crazy. Like, look at the rewards. It's really nothing that crazy. It's a couple entrance effects. So there you go. Siege battle background is super cool, but again, for most people, it doesn't matter. Like, they're not going to be able to get them. So it doesn't matter. So why bother? So thank you, Com2us, for only gifting like the top 1% of players new siege backgrounds. They made all this work. Look how beautiful they are. They did all this work to make these cool backgrounds, and then very few people actually get them. I wish more people got to enjoy them, right? Limited item. Oh, this is, by the way, this is only for the next season. Also, I should disclaim that this is not for like every season going forward. You can choose what siege background you want. This is just the next season after you finish that rank. That is what the background for the guild is for the siege battles. So, backgrounds of 4 grades will be provided based on the siege battle tournament ranking. Background is guild wars, and the background will be applied to the next season siege battle of that guild automatically. Right? Basically exactly what I said. Only obtained as a siege battle tournament reward. Backgrounds are automatically applied in all siege battles of the next season. Be changed or removed based on the guild's grade in the next season. So if you start sucking and you move down, no more background after that, right? The next season, right? If you have you get the nice background, then that season where you have the cool background, you're like, oh, I'm gonna not do guild wars, like the guild siege. The guild, like if the guild starts losing siege and ranks down, then the season after that, they're like, just go back to regular guild war background, a guild siege background. So, yeah, victory point system improvements. So they're just changing some of the victory point points. Nothing really too crazy. Please be aware that the dev note has been written during the development stage and some content is subject to change. We're currently holding various, this is another thing that I want to point out. We're currently holding various 6th anniversary events and would like to thank everyone for participating in them. They're still going to do more 6th-year anniversary events. I know people are concerned about like, where's the Hall of Heroes that I get to choose my own thing? Still coming in the future, so please keep that in mind, that they're still not even done with the 6th-year anniversary events. There's still going to be more stuff. So many crazy events, and this is gonna not be like the next couple days. This is gonna be like, who knows, a couple weeks from now, probably something like that. It's not like gonna be like 2 days from now, right? So anyway, this stuff is coming. I wish that they did more reskins of like arena, or like even like regular arena, right? Or RTA reskin. Maybe this is just the beginning, right? Maybe they'll do some for arena, and like, oh, if you finish rank Conqueror 2, you can get a Conqueror 2 arena skin. That would be awesome, because there's a lot of people I feel like that can actually finish Conqueror 2, and also that's based on your individual player. If you want to hustle and you want to get C2, you can do it. If you want to hustle and get G1, you get a different arena skin. That would be awesome. You can do that too. So I really feel like I'm hoping, like, I don't care too much about the siege battles specifically. Like, I don't think people are going to do siege battles just to get these skins, these rewards. Like, it's not, I just feel like there's not enough. It's just like extra goodies for the people that are in the top guilds, right? That's all it is. Maybe the top guilds will hustle a little bit more, but really, I don't think it's gonna make any like Fighter 2 players like, I'm gonna start going crazy farming and buying reapps and stuff like that just to, just to rank up in Siege. And I think there's still gonna be a lot of people that are Siege farming, so I don't think it's gonna really stop Siege farming. It's too lucrative, right? It's too lucrative if you get like a ton of Siege points and a ton of extra crystals from Siege. Then maybe it'll make people Siege farm. You know what? Here's the thing. Maybe it'll make people Siege farm for the beginning of the season, and then towards the end of the season, they may jump into a higher level guild and start playing for the skins. Right? That's kind of what we do in the community, right? Anyway, I think it's less exciting for the Siege stuff and more exciting that they are open to this opportunity or this possibility of reskinning PvP arenas. So we may see RTA in the future, reskin of RTA arena, based on your rank, right? That would be great. That would be just an extra goodies. Maybe they want to see, like, play it by ear, see how this does for Siege, and see what the community reaction is to this, and then maybe they'll roll it out into regular arena and into RTA. But anyway, just wanted to talk about this dev note, and I'm so glad, because I thought it was a really great idea to reskin, like, the arena, right? So I'm glad that they're actually considering it and actually implementing it, even if it's not the place that I, thought it would be coolest. At least they're implementing it, and I think it's a great idea. So anyway, that's it for to motivate people to be interested in that specific content, just extra goodies. Anyway, that's it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you as always in the next one.